Everybody, and welcome to the replay.
Hi. So, just letting everybody know here, we're going to be doing a full moon meditation. If you're writing up or making comments, I will not be able to see you. My daughter will be the one filming tonight. So we're going to be doing the full moon meditation. You're going to be seeing me cast the circle, bring forth the energy in, and then I'm going to do a chat on what the crazy energies are doing. Hi, Sarah. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Mystic. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Share it with your friends. Do lots of hearts. We need the hearts. Heart, 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 heart. Kendra, hello, hello, hello. So share it out. This is going to be about an hour or a little bit over an hour. If anybody on Periscope wants a mini reading after, because that's what all of these ladies will be receiving after the meditation, go to my Facebook, Mary June Tracy, and let me know. And sorry if it's glitchy. We are in a very old building that's kind of have a lot of spirits. Just saying, you know. So we just got a few things around here, so it might be glitchy because they might be a little bit bitchy at what I'm doing, but that's okay. They'll get used to it. Alrighty? Okay? Alrighty, so I'm going to turn it around and just, okay, my daughter said no to that, so we will turn it around and she will, hey, there you go, and you can go to the other end, go down there. Well, make sure you show it up so that, yeah, you know how to film. I'm going to let you do it. Okay. Ave, Yehye, Adonai, Ejele. Before me, Raphael.
Hi,
Behind
Sarah.
me, Gabriel.
Hi, Kendra.
To the right, Michael. To the left, Uriel. Around me, flame the pentagram. Within me shines the six-ray star. Honor, devotion, service, always and forever. Thank you all for joining me today. So the full moon is in Capricorn, and I just wanted to know, how's everybody been feeling? People been feeling bitchy, sleepless, out of it, running into a lot of angry. I've been periscoping this for a little bit and right now, lately, and talking about the energies that are coming in. And I did a huge, a big, I don't usually scope on the weekends, but I did. And that's because of all the energies that are coming in and all the craziness that's around our Earth and around Gaia. And the energies that are coming in, they're coming in fast and furious. We've been being warned, like that word, thank you. And with the energies that are coming in and with all the events that happened here in Calgary, with the events that are happening in the United States and France and all over the world right now, it's causing an outward reflection from what's happening inwardly. That's what's happening right now. So if you go around and you watch a lot of people, they're not very happy. You know, it's even when I do readings, the very first thing people ask for, love. And I'm like, oh yeah, do you love yourself? Oh yeah, I love myself. Then how come in the last relationship you gave everything to that person and you didn't give anything to yourself? Oh, I get the O's. I love the O's. Or I want money. I want money. Money, 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 money. And I'm like, cool, I want money too. I like money. Everybody likes money. Money's good. Money's a good thing. It makes things go round. It's a vibration, right? But they're waiting for that money to make them head today when I was writing this all out. And I think I should follow my notes. and with this energy that's really coming in with this full moon, it is telling us so much is going, okay, so much is going through my head to start. I want to share with you I want to share some of the stuff with you without throwing up all over you, okay? Meaning, there's a lot of information that I really want to share with you, but I don't want to overwhelm you. We are in a total expansion of self, and this can be so overwhelming at times. Meaning, we are purging and releasing. And a lot of people are saying, well, I release. I'm like, oh my God, there's so much. Because there's always issues in the tissues. So it's coming out. So about 4,000 timeline here. A saying started And you're hearing this over and over again. You're hearing this especially in the States, what just happened to the police officers that were shot. An eye for an eye. How many people have heard that? And you hear an eye for an eye. Well, he did something to me, I'm going to do something 100 times worse to him. All right? Do you know how that saying started? Or why we have that saying? I knew you would.
It's from the Bible, was it not?
It's from the Old Testament. But it doesn't have that meaning. That's not what it means. It doesn't mean an eye for an eye. In fact, an eye for an eye started because 4,000 years ago, what was happening is that they wanted to do a radical new thing. And the radical new thing is that they wanted to make everybody on the same playing field. Really radical 4,000 years ago. Just think we're trying to do it again today. And making everybody on the same playing field, what that meant was if I had a million whatever back then and you had nothing, that didn't matter. Because if you only kicked me in the shin, all I can do is kick you in the shin. I couldn't do anything more. That's what it meant. That was the baseline for us to begin. But unfortunately, human beings are such lovely creatures. Our brain is 2 million years old. Our brains can't handle that fact. Our brain is based on fear. It's a fear-based brain. Because 2 million years ago, what were we running from? Dinosaurs and craziness. And we had to fetch, and we had to feed, and we're wondering where our next meal came from. And hopefully if we or something. Right? So we're all on this fear factor, right? So it's like, fright or flight. Whoa. Pretty crazy. Now the moon goes into Capricorn. Last week we had the star Sirius. Sirius is a beautiful, beautiful star out there. But Sirius, what it does, when it comes and it does this little gravitational pull on the Earth, it causes havoc. That means it makes people wake up. It makes people be alive. Start paying attention. Look what's happening. One of the things I said on my post on Wednesday is that if you want, do not get into the wallowing. We as humans are very good at getting into the wallowing. The wallowing of the devastation of what just happened. Because in our beliefs, and if you are all here, I know you'll have the same belief, the people who passed away are free. They have no more attachments here. And yes, my compassion goes to all the families and friends and those who have lost them. But the best way to honor them is to honor ourselves and love ourselves. Okay? That is the best way. Not to get into the wallowing, not to get into that, and that brings us down to a really lower vibration. And that lower vibration brings us to that 2 million year old brain that wants to do an eye for an eye. And think it's okay. Think it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He did that to those people, then I can do that to that person. And they did that to that person, I can do that to that person. Because all of those people are bad, and all of those people. See how it starts to go? Pretty fucked up. We're expecting this on a full moon meditation event. So, get a history lesson and a little bit more. So it came about during a time, with this, about us getting on equal ground. And with our brains, I gotta go along here, see where I left off. So what is beginning to happen, and many of us are feeling a little bit uncomfortable with the expansion. And expands us from an eye to an eye, an expansion from a fearful thought, and this is resulting in a new self. And that's what's evolving. We are letting go of this old skin. We are recreating ourselves over and over again. And we are getting upgrades. And these upgrades are beautiful expansions. This actively major changes not only in ourselves, but in the world around us. But we are stuck in a fog. And it's called a Pisces fog. I don't know if anybody's Pisces here. God bless you.
Always up here.
And that's a Pisces fog, right? So we're in this Pisces fog and being challenged by liberating energies, and this brings chaos. When we're always up here, and we're told not to be up here and start being from here and start thinking from here, and a lot of people say, well, my brain's not there. I can't think from here. But scientifically proven that it triggers an electrode goes to our brain. Ego steps in and says, whoa, what's that? And it says, whoa, what are you doing? Maybe I like you, maybe I don't. Oh no, we're going to change that thought. Let's cause some confusion. Let's cause some chaos. Because we don't want her to be thinking with that heart. Because that's going to change everything. That means we're going to start as we are supposed to do. So you must not lose sight of your heart and the power of your will. To join is a promise. If you confess up to reality and see what hides to connect. The great awakener is at once, which is causing havoc, and is shaking up the roots and the foundation of our lives to find the goddess. And the goddess that is really, two goddesses have come in very strongly. Kuan Yin is out there doing her lovely thing with the earth. You know, she's really pounding her beautiful, beautiful energy into the earth. And onto the earth has come two beautiful goddesses. One is Kali. I don't know if anybody knows who Kali is. Kali is a lovely, lovely Hindu goddess. Kali's blue. And if you ever see any pictures of her, she has one foot on her husband, tongue hanging out, ripped off his head. And she's just such joy. Does that make you feel good? Sometimes, maybe not. Nope. And then she sucks all the venom out of the devils, all of the evil. That's what she does. So they can't do anything again. That's what Kali is. So she's coming in, and she causes chaos when she does that. Because she doesn't put up with anybody's shit. She just didn't put up with her husband's shit. She's not going to put up with anybody's shit. And if somebody's going to try and do something to her, she's like, no way. No way, I'm standing in my power. I know who I am. I believe in me. Doesn't matter if you or you or you don't believe in me, I do. That's your issue, not mine. Right? Of the underworld. That's where she works. Because she comes to the crossroads and she opens her coffins. She likes coffins. And she says, dump your stuff here. Bring it to the crossroads and I will get rid of it. And I will recycle it and give you something new. And that can be kind of scary because she's not telling you what she's going to give you. She's just saying, give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. Give me your stuff. So any crossroads. So hence, we're on a crossroads right over there. Let's see, it's all at 2 a.m. Roll the shit down. Roll the shit down. Everybody knows, right? So that's what she does. Okay? The reason I said that, I do that. I do that. I do go to crossroads and I throw stuff down and I call her in and ask her to take it away. And it's just one of those things. And she does, and she'll blow it to the four corners. That's what she does, because a crossroads is the four corners. North, south, east, and west. And she also takes you to a lovely river of consciousness. And loves you to go on a river ride with her. And she will take you on this river ride. Oh, actually, a river of unconsciousness, that's what it is. And she takes you, and then she'll take you to a new site. And it's a graveyard. And in this graveyard, she'll say, you can take and you can let go of whatever else you want. Nobody else will know, except her. And she doesn't tell anybody. She doesn't tell anybody. So these two goddesses are coming in very powerful right now. And they're also the goddesses of divine feminine power. And that's what's being anchored into this earth right now. We now have a prime minister, a female prime minister, in the UK, in Britain. And she's an ass kicker. She doesn't put up with any bullshit. You read some of the things that she does, she doesn't put up with anybody saying anything about anybody else. She's the rights for everybody. And a lot of people don't like her already. She's an ass kicker. We have a prime minister who's very feminine. He's an ass kicker too. She doesn't. She bends over for what is the best for all, not just a select group. And we're seeing it, and we're going to see a huge fight break out south of the border. That's my prediction. Huge one. Who wins? It's like, oh, it's a toss-up right now. You know, it's unfortunate that his wife used Michelle Obama's speech word for word, God bless her. Let's choose a Democratic and we're Republican. I'll choose her speech. The one that's the black president that nobody likes. White. So we're seeing this energy coming in, right? Change is on its way. Whoever wins in the United States is going to make a huge dramatic effect on the world, whether we like it or not. Whether you like the states or you don't like the states, they have a huge pull what's happening, right? So we're going to see what's going to happen there and how things move. And all we can do, and I know I have a lot of American friends saying, oh, what should we do? And I'm saying vote. If you're American on my Periscope, please vote. Go out there, do it, get out there. That's what your democratic process is all about. If you don't like it, you can change it. And you got to start with yourself. So that's the biggest one. Okay, so with our brain wanting to stay, we are in a breakdown phase, which is giving us some profound breakthroughs. And I know they are hard to see, but there is a light, rage, disgust, pain, suffering, wound, betrayal, move through you. Don't wallow on it. Because if you wallow on it, what ends up happening in our brain, because our brain, remember, is 2 million years old and it likes to be in the fear mode, it becomes a habit. It becomes a part of who you are. It becomes a part of your behavior. That's what it does. Okay? So you want it to move through you. That means you notice it, you recognize it, and you just watch it float by. And sometimes you might have to watch it float by 1,000,001 times. Alright? Because we do get angry. We do get pissed off. We do get mad. Whatever. Right? Sometimes we do want to do the punch in the throat, depending on what time of month it is. Even if it isn't that time of month, we just want to punch somebody in the throat. We just get that feeling sometimes. You know. I'm a Scorpio. I get a lot. Just saying. So, and you want to go through the whole work. If you want to learn more about going through your emotions and going through that, I do teach a class, and it's called Journey Club. It's an 8-week discovery of self. And this 8 weeks takes you into a lot of information and brings up a lot of information. And a lot of times when you're going to the Journey Club, you don't want to come every week. Am I right? Yeah. But at the end, it is a fabulous transformation of how you feel and how you want to direct your life. It's absolutely fabulous. And it is my own course that I do. Next one, do my own plug. September 12th is the next one when it starts. I'm also doing a 40-day manifestation journey. 40-day manifestation journey starts August 1st and goes till September 9th. I had about 5 people come to me and said, how come you can teach a manifestation? I'm like, really? I said, that's an awesome question. Thank you. Thank you. The reason I can teach is because, one, I knew I'd marry a black man. Guess what? I have. I've been married for 30 years. I also knew I'd have 4 children. I do. I have 4. And I knew one would be a daughter. There she is. I also knew that I was supposed to be a psychic medium, but denied it for so many years that it caused havoc in my body. Hence, I've stepped into it now. And I know that every time something happens to me, I know exactly where I'm going to move next. And that's because I trust. I trust, I trust, I trust. My last move that I had, and whatever the disagreement or whatever it was with my last place, I knew, everybody was saying, oh my God, you got to move in a week, Mary. And I'm like, I'm not worried. The house is going to appear. And it's going to appear very close to where I was the last time. And I'm going to have the perfect house for me to do my practice in. And it's like, and it did. I've moved up about 5 blocks away from my old house. Right on Elbow Drive. And I have my own practice. And then I said to myself, you know what, Mary? You need to get out of the house, but you need to work in a place that is built with community. And they said, well, when's coming? I'm like, okay. Do I know with whom? They're like, yeah, you do, but we're not telling you. I'm like, okay. And I trust it. And I trust it. And my lovely friend Sherry came in for healing. And she goes, and then I told her about this place. She goes, really? Let's go for a drive. Go for a drive. She goes, oh, that's really cool. And then I didn't see Cherry for a while, and then she goes, guess what? I'm opening a shop. And I'm like, oh, that's so cool. That's wonderful. I'm loving you. Oh. And I'm backing her, and I'm thinking, oh, this is fabulous. And she goes, I want you to come in and read. I'm like, oh, cool. The reason why I manifested, I let it go. It wasn't making my happiness. Whether I was here or not here, it wasn't the be-all end-all. And that's the key. That's why I can teach it. And I also teach it by teaching you how to bring in good nutrition into your body. Genetics, really it is. This is genetics. My mother was this shape, my grandmother was this shape. I tried. And the other thing is that I know about nutrition because I'm a holistic nutritionist. And I know how to bring in really good nutrients in it. Even though my children won't do it, or drink my infusions, because they used to drink them when they were little, not anymore. But bringing in good nutrients, vitamin D, you got to bring the B complex, girls. We need our B's, what we need. The other beautiful thing that comes from Gaia, to help you to be grounded. And one of the things, well, I have, of course, I have my clear quartz, but I also have a black tourmaline in my pocket. It's one of my grounder stones to keep me here. And then, of course, I'm known to wear a lot of bracelets. To bring in the different energies. And the thing is that I like to make things very simple and easy and effective. 2 weeks. If you feel good, you can do it. If you feel like shit, and you don't want because you're just manifesting the same shit over and over again. And this moon Capricorn is a pretty picture over that which is not pretty and will not change. We can that nobody knows that there's a pile of shit over here. And we can make it look really pretty. We can put flowers on it. We can dress it up, but it's still the same. We can smile until our face breaks. But if we haven't dealt with what's going on in here, if we haven't released it. So this moon is a reality check. Seeing what the truth is for you, in others, and the world. But mainly what's in it for you. This is for that person over there. It's for each individual, and that's really what I want to stress. And it's time to get feeling and to get in touch with our inner being. And this is the awakening. It's an endless ripple that's happening right now. And it can be so beautiful and so magical and so wonderful. It really can. Even with all the chaos. That's okay. Because it's how you deal with the chaos. If you dive into it and you want to be a part of the chaos, then you will be a part of the chaos. If you go by and you're like, yeah, that's nice chaos. I don't need to be a part of that. They can deal with that. That's not mine. I have my own. And I'll deal with that. And I know how to deal with mine. And I know how to release mine. I go out at 2 a.m. and go to the car. So let us reclaim and reconnect to who we already are. And that's love. That's it. That's all there is. We are either asking for it or receiving it. That's all there is in this life. And when we can get into that beautiful reality mode and be there. I don't know if anybody listens to Abraham Hicks. That's what they talk about. Being in that. Being there, being there, being there. It's absolutely beautiful. Anybody listen to Tony Robbins? I love Tony Robbins. He's my man. I've been listening to him for years. He's absolutely fabulous. And sometimes people think, oh, you're just too, enthusiastic. That's the way he is. He's been doing what he's been doing for over 39 years. He has a new documentary coming out. And I think it's already out. It's on Netflix. And it says, I am not your guru. Absolutely fabulous. If you can get a hold of it or watch it, please do. Because it is. It's just a fabulous documentary with Tony. So I'm going to get you guys to get comfy. Because we're going to go into a very simple meditation. Ready? And thank you everybody who's joining me on Periscope. We have a lot of viewers, Olivia.
The connection keeps going out.
Connection keeps going out?
Yeah, in and out.
Okay.
Oh, these ones? Yeah.
will move the speakers from behind you so they're not blasting in your ear. Hot up here, my laptop overheated. Oh, can't go far because electricity beneath there.
He was right.
Yeah, there is.
Sorry, guys.
Did you touch something? It was like,
If this is too loud behind you, please let me know.
awesome.
I will just one second. Sherry? Is Sherry down there?
Jerry is gone to rest.
Okay, can I ask for you guys just to keep it down a bit? We're going into a meditation.
Yes.
Thank you.
Kendra said thank you.
Is the music okay for you guys? I want you guys to just close your eyes. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Take a big inhale. Hold it. Push it down. Push it down. Feel the energy rising. Inhale again. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And let's push it down a little further. Past your stomach. Solar plexus. Down into the ground. And with a big exhale, with an off. And I want you to breathe in and out with ease. Follow your breath. Ease and flow. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Now I want you all to put a big smile on your face. Just a big grin. Nobody's watching. It's okay. Put that big grin. Show those teeth. Come on. Show it. Be happy. Allow yourself to feel really good right now. You're giving yourself this awesome gift. And we're going to do some soothing thoughts. I'm beginning to let go of the resistance. Little by little, relief is coming my way. I don't know exactly how, but it'll work itself out. The resistance is softening. I'm allowing the positive energy to flow. Help is on the way. I know the universe, little by little, relief is coming my way. It's all going to be fine. Help is on the way. With every every breath I take, I can feel my power coming back. I don't have to have all the answers today. I'm beginning to enjoy the meantime. I'm allowing the positive energy to flow into my life. Things are beginning to work out for me. All right. I am coming back into my alignment. Relief is making its way towards me. I don't know exactly how, but it'll work itself out. Day by day, relief is coming my way. I don't have to have all the answers today. Everything is going to be fine. Everything always works out for me. I am being guided. Every day, my vibration is rising. I'm coming back into my love. With every breath I take, I am feeling better. I'm allowing the positive energy to flow into my life. Everything always works out. On the count of 3, you will open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. How do you feel right now? Centered, grounded. You are vibrating at a higher rate right now. And do you see how being centered and grounded can release a lot of resistance? Now, your money, your job, or your health situation may not physically change, but you have activated a new vibration. And you are now is in a different place. You are now on a different channel. Now your communication between you and the universe is more open and yes, can receive better guidance and inspiration. It is your vibration that is everything. You have to keep going back to this feeling place. Listen to it, listen to it. If you need to, listen to this Periscope. I'm going to put it up on YouTube. Fast forward it right to the end. Listen to this over and over. If you have to listen to it 10,000 times, listen to it 10,000 times. Have to listen to it daily? Listen to it daily. Okay? If you need to, every day, promise you, if you hold this vibration constantly, everything in your life will come to alignment. It's a law. It's like gravity. You can't deny it. It is the law. When you start vibrating there and you are grounded and you are centered, it is the law. And it's for everybody. It's not just for certain people. Don't let your reality slap you in the face. Okay? Don't let it slap you in the face. So surf those waves and highways and have fun. By being general and letting the universe fill in the details. That's all you have to do. You just need to be general. You don't have to do anything fancy. You don't have to go out and just start doing. That's the whole thing about wanting to bring in and wanting to manifest. You know, we can read 1,001 books, and each book will tell you basically the same thing in a little bit different way. But if you need to read 1,001 books, read 1,001 books, right? So that's what it's all about, and that's what this moon is all about. It's making it simple, it's making it easy, it's allowing you to go into that vibration and be there and get it. That's what it's trying to do. It's shifting our reality. And this is only the very first shift. This is the very beginning. So if you found this a radical moon, or any of the other ones from the beginning of the year, this is the tip, and I keep on saying this is I'm gonna just like TM this. It's only the tip of the iceberg. That's all it is. It's the tip of the iceberg. We're only entering it. That's all we're doing. There's so much more there for us. So thank you, and thank those on Periscope. You can now, thank you all. And I'm going to do mini readings for everybody. So have a good night, everybody. Catch you on the replay. God bless. You can stop it. Got it, Olivia? Oh. There we go.